Hey guys, today we have my friend with absolutely gorgeous hair. Um, we're gonna do a balayage with some chunky highlights, and it's a hand painted balayage, which is different for what I usually do as well. But I really wanted to do it because she has all this shorter layers on top. So with a hand painted, I can actually see what's happening and which way the hair wants to go. Um, in that way you can never highlight something that isn't in the end wanting to be highlighted. I made a plan, of course, and of course we're not going to stick to it. No, I have my plan right here. I always like to make like a general plan on which volume to use and how to mix, and just put some reference video edit things, and of course adjust as you go along, because sometimes things don't work out the way you planned. Um, First we're gonna section, then I'm gonna prepare the bleach, and then we're gonna start the bleach process. So let's get started. I sectioned in 7 quadrants. It's a lot, but it's because I wanted to process evenly. So first I do the right lower half, the left lower half, then I go back on top of that. I decided to do more of a highlight technique than a balayage because her hair is so fine. She has a lot of hair, but it's very fine. So I was afraid of to do a balayage technique that it wouldn't process very evenly and it would look splotchy and blotchy. I'm doing the sides with some chunky highlights with my trusty highlight comb, and I did teasy lights for everything to blend it more evenly. Remember, if you tease, do 1, maybe 2 strokes from tips to roots. I let the back and sides process before and rinsed it out before actually doing the top. Also because we needed some dinner, so we got some dinner and then we rinsed just to take a break. But also because I didn't want it too light. Of course, I did like 7 volume developer, and I didn't put it in any foil, so it's not going to process very fast. For the top, I did again teasy lights in different shapes and sizes, and I didn't put them in foils either because I didn't want them to be very light. She has very fine hair, so it's gonna process very fast. If you clip your foils, make sure not to clip on any lightener, because if you move the lightener, it will stain the hair differently. Maybe you'll move some lightener. We did a great little mohawk moment there. In the front, I did do foils. I wanted those pieces to be nice and bright. Just, she didn't want a money piece, but I put one in anyway. It was just, I really like that look for her. Just a little brightness in the face. I didn't do a very chunky money piece or a very bright money piece, you'll see. But I did do a little bit. And second, with foils, I can go deeper into the head. Right now, or closer to the roots, deeper into the head. Right now, you'll see me put in a little paper while clipping it up. It's just to be sure that when I have slippage of my foils, this is not going to make a stain on the rest of her head. We have a nice little parrot moment, making sure that the foils will not move. I'm just clipping the edges of it so that I don't move any lightener around in the foils. And I'm gonna let this also sit for about 20 minutes. We're gonna get some more food. As she's Peruvian, I made some classic Peruvian food, which is causa, which is mashed potatoes with different layers in it. I absolutely love this stuff. So now it's all washed out. I washed her hair with some clarifying shampoo just to get rid of all the bleach residue. As you can see, it has very nice highlights. I'm starting to do a Wella color mask. I'm doing chocolate touch in the roots and then blending it out to caramel glaze. I really like these Wella color masks because first it's very easy to keep up with at home. She can just put it in her conditioner or just use it as a hair mask. In the front I was being very annoying because I did a very short piece of chocolate in the front and then moved it up as I go along to the back. Make sure that your client or friend knows this. It's not necessary, it's just the easiest way. Clip it up and leave. Just gonna leave that for 10 minutes to sit, rinse it out. We rinsed and now I'm drying the hair with my Dyson. I'm not trying to do a full blowout, just to dry it a little bit, and I like to curl the ends with the round brush on my Dyson. I absolutely love this thing. Then here's the result. It's not like styled at all, but you see the dimension, and the most important thing about creating this dimension is to really leave the dark parts alone. To make the light parts pop, you need the dark parts. It looks very natural, it looks very sun-kissed, but very done at the same time, so I am very happy and she is very happy. Not much upkeep, perfect. Here's the before. I wanted to do before and after in the same lighting because then you can really see the difference. Here's the before and here is the after. You can really see the highlights in it and the smoothness of the color. I don't mean to like pat my own chest, but this was really nice.